Yo, the camera's a little weird. Why is the camera so weird? Oh, we are fixing cameras. Okay, ooh, okay, next problem. Let's tilt that back more. Okay. The boom could be adjusted a little bit there. Okay. Let's go ahead and post a tweet. Preparing to blow up 100 stacks of TNT beneath my base to create a new mine entrance on HermitCraft. Okay. And the Twitch URL. Are we not live? Maybe we are. Why am I not seeing chat? That's a good question. Okay, it looks like we're live. Howdy.
Hey.
Hey, Cub. Just so you know, I am live. So, you know, any secret details about anything, please don't share unless they're like intentional leaks.
Gotcha.
Okay. Did you bring a flame bow? Because we have flame bows down here if you need.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some extra arrows though.
Yeah, and I also have a place where you can set your spawn. I got a bunch of extra arrows here. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I've got a whole box of arrows over here too.
Gotcha.
Down here. Yeah, sorry, I was just getting the stream set up when you arrived, but I am glad to have you coming in. Okay, the camera's a little off.
There's the TNT. Oh man.
Yeah. You can come look over the edge here. So yeah,
how many TNT are here, Joe? In total, do you reckon?
100 stacks.
100 stacks of TNT. Okay.
Yeah, there's basically a whole bunch of TNT. It's alternating TNT and scaffolding all the way from the top of the deep slate layer down to bedrock. And I found a double geode in the process of doing that. So I didn't put TNT under the geodes directly. So I think that when we're done, the double geode should just be suspended on like a thin column with everything blown up around it. I think that'll look cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be wild.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. Give me a second. I got to alt tab out to get some stuff set up, and I can't push to talk while I'm there.
Sure thing.
Okay. Just as a reminder, viewers, this is a viewer-supported stream. We are $12 away from our next face camera expansion milestone, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We have... Okay, cool. Once I turn the camera off, because we're going to go into recording mode, I won't be acknowledging tips or the chat a ton. I'll still be reading it, but the tips will get acknowledged after we're done with the recording. We have a few hermits that RSVP'd. I've posted a message as a reminder to the HermitCraft collab channel. We've also got some folks online who will hopefully be stopping by. Okay. So cool. I'm gonna turn off the camera and hit start recording now, just in case anything goes sideways. Welcome, Badger Spanner. I'm just entering recording mode. All right, Cub. I am now fully set up and in recording mode. I believe we got quite a few more people coming in. I should really take the bow off my hotbar for right now. I'm like scrolling past it to get to the pork chop, and I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah.
Good idea. Are you concerned at all about the TNT coming up and destroying like the bottom part of the pinball machine here?
Well, the thing about the plywood on the bottom is it's not really detailed. It's easy to fix. I actually did have, during a test, you can see a chunk got blown out. There's actually a copper farm in here. So, yeah, I mean, worst case, some of this plywood gets messed up, but I can replace it easily.
Gotcha.
Also, if you need any copper, let me know.
Yeah, there's a lot here. Dang.
Yeah, well, I was like, I should put the copper somewhere that's always loaded.
Yep. Yep.
So, yeah.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Oh, it just keeps going too. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
literally
this
filled this thing with copper.
yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's like the electronics inside of the pinball.
Yeah,
Cool.
well, that'll actually be built at some point. The cabinet took longer than I expected. It turns I've never built anything this large in Minecraft, and it
Hmm.
turns out to be very time consuming.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. This is a lot of blocks to place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna set my spawn here. I think that these beds should be far enough back that it should be okay. Because there's less TNT on this side because I did the test hole over here already.
Hmm.
Um, where I ran this with maybe 10 stacks or not, yeah, maybe about 10 stacks of TNT, maybe 20, just to kind of see how it goes. And I think it'll be fun.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it should be good.
Whew. Yeah, I talked to Etho about it last night, and he doesn't think if we're doing this with bows and arrows, it probably won't crash the server. Agreeing was like, oh, just have it all wired to blow up at once. And I was thinking like, oh, that will crash the server. So the bow and arrow method, I think they'll be staggered enough that it should all be okay as a chain reaction.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I don't think it'll crash. It could, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like Impulse was like, well, I was on the fence about streaming this myself, but Impulse is streaming now anyway, and if I'm gonna bring down the server, he should be invited to watch and witness. And then at that point, I'm like, well, I might as well stream. Oh,
Yep. Yep.
speaking of
Yep.
which, tips rolling in. Thank you, Mahis, for the 5, who says, yay,
Yeah,
explosions.
this will be fun. This will be fun.
And Leslie
Do you have any
for
idea
the
how many people are
6.
showing up?
Uh, Great question. Impulse said yes. We had a few other people who RSVP'd yes but aren't here. So I don't want to name names because if somebody's like fell asleep, I don't want them to feel called out. But yeah, a few people hopefully should be here. Thank you, Evan Netta, for another
I see a
4.
water stream there. Interesting to see if that comes into play somehow.
It's gonna get us across our face camera expansion milestone. So I'm gonna mark we have one face camera. Yeah, there shouldn't be any water inside the blast radius, I don't think.
Gotcha.
That one bit of water there it does look kind of close by, but I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just because I mean I think we can actually wall that off. Yeah. There's no source blocks over here, I don't think. Oh, there are. Of course, I didn't bring a shovel with me. Oh, we can't let it get dark here. This is not a mob safe area.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's
Yeah.
critical. Then.
Yeah, this is a sunlit zone. Yeah, yeah. I was like, if a creeper falls in this, goes off early, that's a separate thing.
That would be wild. So something like that happen.
Okay, we're about 5 minutes from when I told everybody to be here. Then I figure we'll record some sort of intro. I figured I should be here early because the last thing I want is like, I don't want to name names, but for example, if Scar and Grian happened to get here and there was no adult supervision, I could see showing up. Let me log in at 11:29. We're going live at 11:30. Oh, it's already blown up.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Yep. For sure.
Yeah.
You know what might be fun, Joe, in this
What?
area? I don't know if you've considered it, but like having like some type of race through the pinball machine. I know
It's going to
you
be an
want to have
Elytra
like
course. Yeah.
yeah, but if you had like a foot race too, because this is like stair stepped up. You could do
Oh.
something like that too, like a mad dash to like get something up here.
Yeah, there might be room to build multiple mini games inside of here, or like I mean, heck, you could build a racetrack, like a horse track inside of here.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Like
one.
this is
That's a
this
good
is
one.
huge, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to think about that. Yeah, I've still got a. I'm still working on the playfield design. I'm working on a bunch of the art stuff, but
Yep.
it's I planned this to take me the entire season, and right now it looks like it's gonna work out math wise and scheduling wise. Oh wow, there's a
Nice.
missing block right there. That's don't fall in that one.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be fine.
part of that TNT damage we were talking about. Yeah, so in theory, some of the TNT can make it up this high, but like, there's nothing here that's it's just birch, and I have chests and chests of birch.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I like that you put the wandering trader so that people will be like, "Oh, what's this?" Then what? Yeah. Well,
Gotta have that there.
yeah. Everybody was talking about Tears of the Kingdom yesterday, so I actually, after I finished this, I streamed that for 2 hours last night because I was like, I can't be logged into the server with these chunks loaded with all this TNT ready to go, right? Like,
Can't
oh,
risk it. Can't risk
yeah.
it. Yeah. Not once it's all ready to go.
No, no, no. It's like there's gonna be a skeleton that shoots a creeper for some stupid reason, and it's.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really cool though. The TNT and the
Thank you.
scaffolding.
Yeah, there might be some floating blocks left afterwards because Deep Slate does have a high explosion resistance. But depending on how bad it is, I do have some TNT left over. I might just end up placing TNT on each of those and then shooting them later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll see how it goes.
What biome is this? Is this? Oh, it's ocean. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can't really tell because you cleared out so much of it.
Yo, yeah, there's actually an ocean temple like right over this way. If your mob sounds are turned up, you can sometimes hear the guardians through the wall.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got mine turned down at the moment. People are like, "Are you going to clear out that entire guardian thing?" And I'm like, "No. That's way too much work." Howdy, Asuma. Howdy,
X.
Impulse.
Hey, Impulse.
Whoa.
I'm
ready.
Whoa.
Look out.
Too soon? Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
All
Too
right.
soon. Okay.
Sorry.
So it is now 11:30. I don't know. Grian had expressed an interest in attending, but he's AFK at the moment.
Oh,
Grian.
there goes Impulse.
Oh, God.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, because
Is there a
Grian.
chance we might die? I bet some
Yeah. I was
TNT
gonna
is
say
get
before we
flung
do
up
anything
here.
else, I've got back here an ender chest.
I think it's
I've
low, but not zero.
Yeah, it's low but not zero. I've got some beds here. I've got some shulker boxes with flame bows and arrows, as well as ender pearls in case you're worried, like, what if I fall down or what if I need to recover something? I would not recommend losing an elytra in the TNT. You're probably not going to recover it.
Right.
Right.
Can we make a group in case we get separated?
Yeah.
a little bit?
This is a
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
big
yeah.
thing. Yeah, let's do open streaming, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this way everybody
That's one,
knows
two.
who joins. Impulse and I are both streaming. My plan is definitely to include this in an episode. I'm going to use replay mod to render it out at 4K, 60 frames a second. Because, there's going to be some delay on the client side trying to render this live. So
Mm-hmm.
I am very, very excited.
So is the idea that we just watch the explosion from up here?
Well, the idea is that we'll hang out around the circle and we'll see, once I say go, we'll see how many of the columns of TNT each of us can light with bows and arrows before the whole thing actually blows up.
Okay.
I
need
You
a
need
bow
to
and
take
arrow.
like a quadrant, like split it up,
Yeah. And
so
you
we get
just
everything like
keep-
going at the same time. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you keep track of your own score
Mhm.
honor system wise. I talked to Etho about this because we'll be staggering like eventually this will cause a giant chain reaction. They'll all meet at one point. But because we'll be staggering the start rather than having like one redstone switch that powers everything at once, it shouldn't crash the server. Shouldn't. That's
Yeah.
that's Etho estimating. He's pretty good at stuff, you know.
The days of TNT crashing servers, I think, are long behind us for activities like this. You have to have
Is that a
massive...
challenge, Asuma? I feel like that's a challenge to take on for somebody.
Cub, I hereby challenge you to try and crash the server with a TNT explosion.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, your
Maybe
life
best
is
test
now
we've
doomed
had.
to standing AFK at mob farms and
Yeah.
getting rid of a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, is Grian joining us?
Grian's joining us. He just needs 5 minutes. So we'll keep hanging out and talking. So yeah, just some background for your stream viewers there, Impulse. I'll kind of give a more formal spiel when everybody's here. But basically, these are columns that go from the top of the deep slate layer all the way down to bedrock. They alternate TNT and scaffolding because scaffolding has 0 blast resistance. So in theory, this should be enough TNT to just blow out this whole area. I found a double geode while I was working on this, and I did not put TNT underneath that, so the double geode should end up standing on like a column in the middle of what's left. I don't know how thick that column will be. That'll be interesting to find out. But yeah, you can see one of the geodes from this angle, the other one's kind of behind it from where we're standing.
Yeah, double geode's a good spot for a farm if you want one.
We'll
There's
see
an
if
iron
it's
vein
left.
down here, Joe. Did you see this?
There's an iron
get
vein?
destroyed.
There's an iron vein.
Well, I did recover
Goodbye,
some...
iron.
Yeah, by iron. Yeah, I did recover some iron while I was doing it. Oh, somebody says, is Impulse also streaming? I think it's just you. Is it just me?
No, I'm streaming on Glimpse. It's a different thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not on Twitch today.
Ah, fair enough.
There's some trippy visuals if you get the detach cam and just sort of float around the area. There's all these like dark spots where the TNT are, based on how it renders. It's like a
that's
really
cool.
cool visual. I also
Question.
couldn't help but notice you have a ton of aged copper.
Yeah, I've got a
Like,
copper
within-
farm
Yeah.
inside the plywood here. Yeah, we have, when I was doing some testing, some of the TNT did pop up and blast into the plywood. If you want to come see the copper farm, whoops, it's open.
Oh, I see.
Joe, what if we stood on the geode?
It's literally plywood. I get it now. Like the
Yeah, it's multi-layered
the
plywood.
layers.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I go harvest some gold?
I was gonna say, yeah, feel free to harvest gold, but please do not set this off before Grian gets here.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Okay.
Are you in need of gold or gold ore?
It's the ore.
Yeah,
I ran out of that recently.
I was gonna say, I actually gathered a ton of gold ore in the process of making this. I found so many diamonds just doing these pilot holes. I'm used to just looking for diamonds close to the bedrock layer, but they're all the way through the deep slate, really. And so you start building a bunch of holes like this, you find a ton of gold and diamond. So Impulse, if you need any raw gold later, I could use a ton of totems, and I would be happy to trade
Okay,
you.
we can make a deal.
In fact, did you find that gold that I left at your totem farm last time? I sent you a screenshot.
Oh yeah, I think I did. I think I probably burned through that too.
Okay, no worries, because yeah, I've gathered plenty working on this.
Joe, I feel like we could stand on the geode, be a little closer to the explosions. I don't know.
That
Go for it, Cub. Go for it.
I mean, I would say we'll let you do that.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Okay, I mean, in
Brave
theory,
Sir Cub.
like I said, like some of when I was doing the tests on this, some of the TNT did get blasted high enough up to break into the plywood here. So,
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll second. Yeah, maybe
On second thought.
yeah, I'm just gonna stay up to the safety of the
There
outer
you
ring
go.
here.
Yeah, the plywood's 5 layers thick. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, make sure you set your spawn over here though, so you don't miss it if you do die.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've got extra arrows and extra flame bows if your bow's not a flame bow.
I hope I don't die. I didn't empty my inventory before I came.
Well,
here.
there's an
I'm in the
ender
middle of
chest
working
here
on a project.
too, as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna turn night into day because this is not a spawn-proof area.
I collected 16 gold ore.
Woo!
Worth the trip.
Suma's
Right
down there
there.
looking for ores. I see him.
Ores.
waiting
Yeah,
down
I
there.
wanted to snag a little bit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grab what you want.
It's the gold I ran low on too.
Everything
Yeah.
must go. Yeah, and in terms of the beds are near the plywood, but there's actually less TNT on this side, so there's no TNT directly below the beds, whereas most of the rest of the ring is in more damage or danger.
I think it would be fun if someone just had like 9 totems of undying and tried to like survive down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the second
Just
it pops,
tanks
you
it.
have to be equipping the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
or else
yeah,
you're done.
Exactly.
Got your fingers on the number keys. 1, 2,
Oh my
3.
gosh.
Cub, yeah, you could try that from the top of the geode.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Hey, Cub. Hey, I'll donate.
Oh, do you have? Okay. All right, I'm in. I'm
You
in.
gonna do it?
Yep.
Dang.
I'm gonna put some stuff away.
Yeah. Do you
What
want
about
ender?
that?
Do you want
Stand
ender
in
pearls so
there
you don't
and
have to
just-
bring your elytra?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Here's
that'd be
16 ender pearls. I got more ender pearls in these chests over here too for people if they. I was like, somebody might want to do something stupid in the hole. Let me bring ender pearls so they have a plausible route of escape.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's the great thing about the hermits. I don't know what stupid things we'll do, but I have a general idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bow, arrowed, and a stack of arrows. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm keeping my bow off my hotbar until we start, so I don't accidentally knock an arrow while I'm trying to knock back a pork chop.
Okay, I'm gonna bring 10 of these.
Does anyone have a mouse wheel that will occasionally like flick? And so like you're holding one item and then oh no, you're holding another one.
I think when
No.
I do that, it's me.
Haven't had an issue. I got those
I've had
Elgato
like
foot pedals.
3 mouses and they all do it.
Oh, you know what? I should probably grab.
What
some
happens
now.
to me is I got those Elgato foot pedals and I programmed them to like switch hotbar numbers with my feet.
I really
and
want
occasionally
that.
I would like just step on one without even realizing it, and it would switch. I'm
Yeah.
like, "What's happening?" And my foot would just be resting on it.
I was gonna say, could you at some point post a link in the HermitCraft Discord to like the specific foot pedal you got? Because there's a bunch of them out there, and I'm
Sure.
sure whichever one you got is probably pretty good. I trust your research and experience.
Yeah,
with
I like mine. I've tried a couple different ones. I like these ones because there's actually 3 buttons per pedal,
it. That sounds fantastic.
which is pretty unique.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I was alternating between the TNT and the scaffolds, putting these in here, I was going like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 on the keyboard, and my wrists started hurting. I was like, "Oh, this
See,
is."
you could have been marching. You could have put 1 on your left foot, 2 on your right foot, and just marched your way up.
See, that is exactly the sort of healthcare and fitness experience that is gonna make me able to do this for the long term. Yeah, wrist danger, no good.
Yep. There you go.
Just trying to like visualize using my feet. Well, visualize. I'm like moving my feet. It kind of feels like they're extra controller inputs, right?
Ooh, big
Right.
explosions.
Yeah, hey, Grian. Where is he at?
Hello?
Oh, he's in the group, but I don't see him.
Is he in the group?
No,
he
he's
must
not.
be.
We hear him because it's open.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
nearby.
is he down there?
Wait, does that mean he can hear us?
No, I think it's only one way, isn't it? We hear him, but he,
Yeah, we need like better icons
there he is.
or explanations of how the groups work. I
Oh.
always just find it unintuitive.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Do it. Do it.
Oh, he wants to be.
I'll
He's
do
right.
it.
He just wants to be down there with it.
Alrighty. Yeah, because this is going to be my new
Oh, there you
mine
are.
entrance underneath the future home of our subwoofer for our pinball machine. And everybody should have a flame bow. I want folks to try and see how many TNT columns they can light before the entire thing goes off. Does anybody have any questions before we begin?
No.
Um,
Wait,
no.
it goes all the way to bedrock,
I don't.
right?
It goes all the way to
bottom.
bedrock from the top of
You
the
got
deep
insurance on this place, Joe. How's the insurance on this place in case something goes wrong?
You know
This
what?
is a big boom. This is a big boom. Oh, wait,
Here,
I have a
Graham,
question.
Graham,
Have
Graham,
we
take this.
taken a save of the world?
Oh,
Yeah, it could crash
I don't
right
think
now.
this is that kind of show. This isn't a doc
It'll be fine. There's backups. Don't worry about it.
Etho
Okay.
is confident that
I've
It'll
this
been
be
will
working
fine.
hard
the
today. I'd hate
server.
to lose progress.
Famous
Alright,
last
I'm gonna take
words.
this- I'm gonna take this corner. This which one is it?
3, 2, 1, go.
Southwest. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, everybody go ahead and
You're very
knock an
keen.
arrow. Everybody got their
Ready?
arrows knocked?
Yeah.
Here
Ready?
we go.
Ready?
Going?
Set.
Oh, I already
Go.
went. Uh-oh.
Let's go, go,
Oh,
go,
come
go,
on.
go.
I didn't miss a shot.
One,
You missed a shot.
3 for 3.
2.
Oh, that's the sound
It's
of
happening.
progress.
It's
That's what we
happening.
like to see.
I can't get that third one here.
There we go. Finally.
Yes.
Middle needs some love. Middle needs some love.
Oh,
It's not
There we
changing
go.
the
some leg.
way I might have thought it would have.
Feeling it.
Was that me?
Feeling it.
That one might have gone on its
Yeah.
What did we
Yes.
miss? What did we miss? Oh, there's diamonds down there.
own. Not for long.
Oh, tempted.
Go for
Yeah,
it. You got your totems.
Jump in. Scramble.
Diamonds?
Green's going.
Where are the
Come on,
diamonds?
5
Oh, there we go. Good shot.
Diamonds?
ish.
He's got him.
There it is.
Careful, TNT's going.
No, it's not. You'll never get me. It's worth it.
Oh.
I'm gonna jump in now.
There it is.
Wait, am I cheating if I get in here to shoot them?
No, you can do whatever you
No.
want.
Is there more
Okay,
that maybe
cool.
we
I
missed?
see like
I think
one
that's it.
left
around the edges.
around the edge.
I'm
I
just trying
can't
to be
quite hit it.
helpful.
Geode survived. I'm going in. I'm
Well,
going in.
that's good.
Oh, I don't have my stuff. Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. I had the totem.
You popped the totem?
Yep.
Party poppers.
Okay.
I thought this might happen with the leftovers.
Oh, there's creepers.
Yeah, there is a lot more rocks left
Gold.
than I thought.
We've entered
Yeah.
a
Uh-oh, clean
Rorschach
up.
painting now at this
Oh
point.
no, I'm stuck in bedrock.
Creepers.
Oh, look out behind you.
Yeah, other than
Coming
the
up from
fact
the
that this is
cave.
gonna spawn a million monsters, I do like the aesthetic of it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gold.
Got
Wait,
some
where
So
are
are
we
you gonna
deep
clean
slid?
up all the leftover blocks, or?
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here with a bunch. Like I've got some leftover TNT. I'll just
Well,
place
yeah.
a bunch
If you've
of
got more
TNT.
TNT, let me have a go.
Oh yeah. Let me go grab that real quick. I
Let's
left.
place it scattered out through whatever's left. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll bring everybody a stack or two, right?
All right, Green. What's your
Okay.
haul? How many diamonds?
I got 11 diamonds.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, I'm on top of the geode. If anybody wants a stack of TNT, I'm just throwing them on the ground here.
Oh,
I'm getting me
missed
some copper
Green
deep
missed some
slate at the moment.
diamonds.
Where?
Okay, got 6 stacks of TNT
oh,
just
back
floating
corner
on
here.
top
Someone
of the
left some
geode.
diamond ore behind. Oh god, creeper.
I got 2 and an ore.
I'm starting to
one.
think this is a bad plan.
Way
to leave
less
this in.
diamonds than I would have anticipated for this size of
Right?
a hole.
Well, the thing is, I
We-
pulled a
we blew
lot
up
of
a
them
lot.
out when I was digging down. All those pilot holes, I found a ton of diamonds, right? Okay.
Right. Let's get
Here,
the boom.
I'm gonna
going.
bring the TNT down to you guys since you're. No, now you're going back up there. Okay.
Oh.
Never mind. I'm going back on top of the geode because that's maybe you all are going there. Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at all this TNT I'd thrown on top of the geode. I'm like, that's just gonna despawn if they're all down in the hole. Here's a couple stacks for impulse. Isuma.
Alright.
I got some
Go
TNT for
place it
you
on
here.
whatever's left.
Yeah. Go place it wherever stuff's left. Here's more. Grian, help yourself. And then I'll take a
Okay,
stack
okay,
and
okay.
change. Cub, let me know if you want some too.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay, where you at?
When are we exploding these? Should we just place
Let
and then
me
explode later?
fly
Oh, there
to-
you are. I see you.
Oh, do you see me? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, right here.
Now you.
Does the geode need to survive?
I was gonna try and leave the geode and the pillar underneath it.
Oh, and the pillar.
Yeah. So leave the stuff supporting the geode, but the more free floating stuff.
A lot of free
Yeah, I really, I knew this stuff had a high blast resistance, but I didn't know it was this high.
Yeah.
Slate.
I learned something today.
Yeah, I think I said to you the other day. I think it would it'd leave quite a lot of residue.
You were right. I
I
admit
would've-
that, Grian. You were correct.
I would have probably gone for maybe a 3 gat at most, but probably a 2 if I really wanted to make sure I didn't have any work afterwards.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, too, I was just kind of curious how it would turn out. So, yeah, this is
But also,
Good experiment.
being on the conservative side to make sure you don't blow up everything above is also a good idea because
Oh,
they
yeah.
launch.
Yeah, that was definitely a concern. Luckily, there's nothing immediately important above this. I'm doing this before we build the subwoofer and put in all the electronics.
Still getting a lot of cobbled deep slate down here.
How we
Amount of
feeling?
TNT.
Did we scatter them enough? I think we do it, and then we do another round of cleanup.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
So everybody
Fire
get out of the hole.
hole!
Uh-oh.
Oh, please don't!
Get out of the hole first. Hold on.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, I'm out.
Panic!
Woo! Yeah, see, that's how you do it. Gotta
There
get
we
that chain
go.
reaction going.
Now it's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's gonna chain react.
Still a lot of blocks getting left behind.
I think we need to get a little more liberal with the TNT.
Yeah, apparently.
But that, unfortunately, it will come down to mining this stuff out. There's
Yeah, which
no-
is
I
fine.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me turn night into
as
day.
soon
real-
as like I'm out. That's gonna be
Yeah,
a good
I'm
one.
gonna try and stay here, but
That's gonna be a good one. Look at that. That's how you do
Oh.
it right there. Right
Oh.
there. Oh, oh, oh!
Whoa!
oh wow,
Wow!
wow, that took me down to like 1/2. Dang! I thought it was all crafty, flying through the explosions. Nope, they get you.
How much TNT we got left?
I've got 50
Watch out,
left
Cup.
myself. Like
Still got
50
quite
a bit.
individual. Not like stacks.
Oh no.
Oh, just a zombie just fell in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I'm mega out of rocket.
I've got rockets. Where are you at, Grian?
No.
Trying
No.
to.
Uh-oh. I don't like it down here.
I'm just underneath the platform.
Okay, let me see.
Wow,
if I can
they-
find
like-
you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah, I got
I
rockets
just
for you.
zoomed in on a little cluster of TNT, and between like 6 of them, they broke about 10 blocks. Like, not that effective.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind
We
coming
love
in here and
deep slate.
mining it out. What's left?
This
Because
is-
compared to
this is
doing the
why we
whole
love it.
thing, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's more fun anyway.
Oh yeah.
Why we love deep slate. Mm-mm-mm.
It's just these random one floating blocks are gonna be a pain.
Yeah, but you know that's just. I can just do that in my sleep practically.
Who's got the TNT? Have we got more?
I
I
got
got a
some.
fair bit.
I've
if
got
you
a
wanna play some
stack left.
impulse. I just almost lit
Uh-oh.
the one next to you. As I shot, you just
would've
sort
heard
of
it.
stood still, and I thought, uh-oh.
Here, grid. Take another step.
All right. Unfortunately, like there's not any super clusters left.
Right. It's all just little bitties.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Going for the big explosion.
Oh!
Yeah, at a certain point you gotta just kind of overkill
Wait, why
it.
did that light? Was that in the middle of those?
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa, that's some serious
Uh-oh.
spread.
I thought that was going to the geode.
Maybe
That was
that's the
pretty
way
good
to do it. Make like a really big cluster in the middle, and then it'll like push out on all sides.
Right. Oh.
Diamonds.
Oh. Missed some? Uh-oh. What was that? So many random ones.
Yeah, my previous mine entrance was a
Diamonds.
1x1 ladder well, so I think this will look a lot better when it's done.
So many diamonds. Use some regular diamond ore, not deep slated.
I've got about 8 of those I'm just sitting on at this point. Plus, I put some up as a bounty for anybody who wanted to make the spider farm entrance look better. There's another like 6
Those are
or
pretty rare, right?
Yeah.
The regular diamond ore now.
Yep.
Sorry, I will not be down here.
Yeah, I am definitely down here too.
That was really effective. Does anyone have like a couple of stacks left, or even just a stack?
I just used all mine.
Yeah, I don't have any left.
Oh. Man of arrows.
There's more arrows by the
got
beds.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I think that's the best we're gonna get.
I mean, this is a lot better than it
Probably.
was. I'll take it. Thank y'all so much for your help.
Anytime.
A little bit more.
Yeah. And thank you, Asuma,
Happy
for
to
the
help.
gunpowder especially. That helped
Oh,
quite a bit.
no problem. Also, lots of cobbled deep slate down here, worth picking up.
Yeah, I'm picking up some right now.
Yeah, grab whatever you need.
Failing target practice.
Maybe you could spawn a wither down here to help you clear out some blocks.
Yeah.
See, that actually
That's a good
does worry
idea. I
me.
like
That's
that.
how stuff does get broken.
Just everything you've done so far. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it took a long time to build this much of the cabinet.
Sweet, Joe. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, y'all.
You got some stream projects ahead of you cleaning the rest of this up. That's for true.
Oh, that's fine. I always need those.
My aim.
Yeah, this will keep you busy for a few days, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Raw iron
Oh,
block.
listen.
I'll take it. I'm not worried.
Ooh,
Poor man.
iron ore.
Ooh.
You're right there.
I'm realizing
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
pretty
good
well.
at shooting
Not
downward.
bad. Not
Green's
bad.
gonna get hit. All the arrows that were next to just went flying.
Try and hit him from here.
Oh, I'm actually out of arrows, too. Grab it.
That could be fun. This little like shrapnel thing. Just put a bunch of arrows next to TNT, and then when that TNT explodes, they all go shooting out.
Oh, I've seen somebody where you use a dispenser to dump like 1,000 arrows into a TNT block, and then you blow it up, and they fly everywhere.
Well, I think you made a good dent in this.
Yeah.
Tidy up, but not too bad.
I'm
bad.
This is a great start. This is gonna be, like I said, a much better mine entrance than a 1x1 ladder well. So very
Do you want
excited.
these?
True.
Do you want these here, Diamond Joe? Here you go.
No, keep them. They're souvenirs.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh.
they came from your mine.
Yeah. They're souvenirs of my mine. That's
Oh, all right. Okay.
All right.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
alrighty.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
I'll
Well,
take
thanks
it.
for
I'll
having
take
us
them.
by.
I'll take any more diamonds you guys have if you want to give me some souvenirs.
Calvin can put some in his museum.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Very cool. Explosions are fun.
Yeah. Thanks.
All
for
right, I'm
stopping
gonna get
by.
back to work.
Yeah, I've
See
got
you
to get
guys
working on
later.
this.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks again.
Okay, let's go ahead and leave the group. Okay, so we won't be able to hear Cub if he tries talking to me, though, is the only thing. Okay, well, stream, we can turn the camera back on and stop the recording there. So turn the camera back on. We are 4 past our next face camera expansion milestone, thanks to those people I thanked right when we were getting started. I didn't have time to do the expansion, so here we go. Expand Joe. Do. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 80%. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Why don't we fly around this and take a look? So a few things we got right. The water did not matter. I was pretty sure this water back here was far enough out of the way that it wouldn't matter, and it didn't. So that was a success. I was right about that. The pillar with the geode still exists. It's a little bit less. I thought it was going to be like super narrow by the end. It is not. You can still see our entrances to the tunnels. Our tunnels are still there. So that's cool. That part worked. Oh, they actually go through that geode pillar too in an interesting way. Badger Spanner writes, excellent boomage, Joe. Excellent boomage. Well, thank you very much, Badger Spanner. Just as a quick reminder, oh, I already did the quick reminder. Sorry, my brain. I'm like, part of me's like, okay, let's just shoot the random TNT now. Let's get all the random TNT out of the way so it doesn't get, I don't get hit by it with a creeper later. Okay. Now, would a haste beacon help at all with the deep slate, or is it just completely irrelevant? Because if it's like, oh, deep slate can't be insta-mined, but it still mines faster, that's a different thing than, because, like, I think it's time to set a new beacon up down there, maybe. Wow, we actually have some original stone left. Wow, I didn't expect that. Because stone has a lower explosion thing than deep slate. Whoa. We should get some... Does slow falling blocks... If you have slow falling potions... We have a ton of slow falling potions, actually. Let's go get those. Haste Beacon does help with deep slate, but it's not insta-mine. Okay, so here's what we're going to do next. Is we're going to go get... We're going to go get some slow falling potions, and my beacon making stuff. Here we go, slow falling. So one other thing that we still have to do is we have to build a tunnel basically connecting from over here to that new mine entrance. So we're going to have like a flying shaft. Like, what do you call that? A flight shaft that connects the two areas, like where our big thing is there. And that. Now, should we have torches while we're doing this? Probably. I wasn't planning on digging this right now, but I'm like, we're generally going that way anyway, and we're over here now anyway. This will be more impressive when it's done. Okay. But yeah, thanks for being patient while we got everybody together there. A flyway, a skyway, a highway, maybe. Having an asteroid field is on theme. You're right. You know what? Okay, I didn't bring a shovel, and I don't have the haste beacon set up yet. So maybe now is not the best time to do this. Let's just go back to the big hole and work on the big hole. My brain's all over the place right now. This was... Whew, I was worried this would go poorly, and it seems like it went okay. Yay! Didn't go perfectly in that there's still, like, blocks left over, but, like... It's better than it could have gone. Okay, so my extra tools and stuff are all up here, outside the blast radius. Yep, a bonus stream. We are currently 16 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. So let's get the gravel shovel, the silk touch one. Oh boy, nope. That one's taking some damage. We'll just use the normal shovel. Okay. Now, where did I leave my chest with all of the empty... Here it is. Empty shulkers. And then, so we have the empty shulker chest. Now we need to get the beacon chest. Which was maybe this one? Maybe this one. Beacon. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go put in a new mining beacon right down here in the center. At the bottom. Okay. I'm worried I'm going to lose this because it's such a dark color against a dark background, but it's fine. Okay, one. This doesn't need to be perfectly centered because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. Immediately caught underneath there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, Stephanie Hall, don't worry, the explosion will be in an upcoming episode. Assuming I didn't do the math wrong on this. I might have done the math wrong on this. No, that's right. It's all good. Okay. We are going to get our 55 might not be enough. I think I used some of the iron for making, what do you call them? Anvils, because we needed a ton of anvils the other day. But that's okay. We might be okay, actually. Precisely enough blocks. Yay. Okay. Oh, so precisely, we actually don't have the ability to start this thing because to actually set it, we need a ingot. Okay, let's go get an ingot. And let's go maybe move one of those beds down onto the thing as well. Okay. Did I have an ingot in here? No, of course not. Somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. Can you use an emerald to start? I'll use this. Okay, and we do have some extra iron up here if we need it later. Whoa! It is very dramatic. It's more dramatic than I thought. I was like, that was some fancy flying. What would stop it from... It doesn't have a clear view of the sky. We gotta destroy that single deep slate block here. Is that it? Maybe that one up there too. Okay. Yeah, let me just build this directly below a thing. So we're gonna put the bed here, and we're gonna get a bunch of these shulker boxes out so that we can use them for stuff to give Pearl from the recovered material. Did I thought I just put some down. No, I guess I did not. I got them out of my into my hotbar, but I didn't place them. Okay. But yeah, it's good to hang out with y'all a little bit extra this Oh, that was the other thing, is I brought potions of slow falling. But I was like, I need to clear up my inventory first before I start slow falling everywhere. I figure Ender Pearl's potions of slow falling might be a better way to navigate around here than just trying to rocket everywhere. So I can kind of land, like, where are the tallest or highest up blocks? Okay, so there's two right here. We can just slow fall right onto these, right? We can slow fall onto that one. Nope, we cannot. It's fine. Teddy Legend Gaming, rating with a party of 14. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your audience over here today, Teddy. We are currently... We just blasted out a hole with about 100 stacks of TNT, and we're using slow-falling potions to come in and clear up the remainder. We saved a lot of time with the TNT, I'll tell you that. But there are just going to be some places where there's holdouts. Took me quite a while to gather that much sand. Some of our friends had gunpowder farms, so I didn't have to gather that myself, fortunately. I just had to barter for it. Okay, so this bit right here. Yeah, it's definitely faster with the beacon, even though it's not insta-mine. So the beacon was a good call. Y'all were right about that. But while I've got the slow falling potion active, let's just keep going and dealing with the stuff up at the top here. Yeah, sorry you missed the TNT fun. But yeah, we blasted a huge hole here. Okay, so let's glide this way. Slow falling. Slow falling potion plus elytra is the best tool for any sort of stupid situation like this. Because, see, I can use the rockets to kind of set my altitude. Whoops. And then whatever altitude I kind of run out of rocket on, I'll just gradually descend from. Like, let's go ahead. I think I probably want to put some torches down around here as well. And then start clearing this out here. So even while we're falling, we can still break stuff with the slow falling. It's very nice. There are a lot of places for mobs to spawn here, which I don't love. Creepers are less dangerous now that we've got the TNT all cleared out. See, like that guy, I'm not worried about him setting off all the TNT. But like while we were setting this up, a single creeper could have blown up 100 stacks of TNT, which is too many stacks of TNT, in my opinion. For like, yeah. For one creeper to set off prematurely. Uh-oh. Oh, we lose our potion when we die, so our slow falling effect is gone. Okay. Chef J. Taylor says, have you ever done a huge project like this for a video and it just totally failed? Kind of. I spent 50 hours preparing, I spent 50 hours preparing for a video, one time, where I was like, hey, I heard that Hillary Clinton got like $50,000 to give a speech at Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, if you hire me to give a speech, I'll charge you half price. Here's my $25,000 talk I would give at Goldman Sachs. And I spent 50 hours writing that speech. And I did not get hired by Goldman Sachs. That was a big waste of time. But like I did a ton of research. I probably put more time into that single video than almost any other single video. Okay. Acropolis says, Joe, I'm playing Settlers 3. Do you like the Settlers games? No, I don't believe in settling. I know my value. And that's why Goldman Sachs owes me 25 grand. Speaking of my value, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Kittens, Kitsune says, once you clear out this crater, what are you planning on building? This is going to be my mine entrance. Currently, my mine entrance is a 1x1 ladder well, and I felt like that wasn't very visually interesting. So I decided to make a larger hole. Now, the top of this hole is actually going to... So that part of the pinball machine is actually going to have the subwoofer in it. So when you enter the mines, you'll have the subwoofer of the pinball machine over you, which should look cool. probably gonna light that with glow lichen. I'm working on exactly how that's gonna work so that it's visible. But the subwoofer on this machine in real life would be about 12 inches, which is pretty good size for a subwoofer. And at this scale, like when you look up, that takes up a good percentage of the screen, right? From a like angular, like that's 1/3. So, yeah. Feather falling makes this easy. I say as I fall off anyway. I'm just like, yeah, I got this. Oh, no, I don't. What is a subwoofer? That is a speaker that has the bass part of the kind of audio frequencies. Like the low sounds. You want to have a big driver for that. Because it's easier to make lower frequency sounds starting with something large. At this point, I'm not picky. If we're breaking blocks, we're getting stuff done. Oh, I did lose my potion. And we're down to our last totem. Impulse did say that I could drop off, uh-oh. Stray TNT there. I could drop off some gold for some totems. And I think I might be down to my last one, like, at all. So if we blow this totem, we are going to have to go to iBuy and do some shopping. It's easier to fall off things somehow with the slow falling potion. I think because I assume that I'm already landed sometimes, but I haven't really. Do I still have some blue totems? No, I think I burned all those too. We don't really need to use the slow falling potions on the ones down here. Though it's the ones in the sky that are going to be more the navigational hazard. So I should probably focus my energy on breaking them. But yeah, essentially the crater is the build. We didn't dig the crater to put like a missile silo or something in here. We just want to have a big empty space so that when I go into the mines, I can look up and see the bottom of the pinball machine and admire it. Because I was like, I'm going to be putting all this effort into building this subwoofer that's facing out the bottom of the pinball machine. And then there's no view that somebody could admire it from. That's not really great. I should really design this so that it can be experienced, you know? I've fallen too many. No worries. Okay. Okay, cool. Pearl just... Oh, I should turn mob sounds back on. Pearl just messaged me. I need to record something with Pearl, too. Shortly, but we can do that on stream. That's not secret stuff. How are we for inventory? Doing okay. So, let's see, we got a thing on the HermitCraft Discord here. Okay. So you get, the problem with having the mob sounds on is you can hear the guardians from the guardian farm. Like at a very, very long distance. Would I consider water ledges for Riptide? I do love me some Riptide. Okay, so let's clear this bit out here. Okay. Feather falling again. Is that 4 minutes? Okay. We're just burning through it faster than I expected. Okay. It's fine. Kind of reminds me of Tears of the Kingdom, because I was playing that last night. It's like, oh, there's all these sky islands. I'm like, oh, sky islands. Going well, Toxic Glitter. Thank you for asking. Looks like we might be about to use your bed mod, since it's about to get dark. Good afternoon, Daniel J. McGrail. Yurgi says, Tears of the Kingdom needs Minecraft-style slowfall. I will say I have been really stressed out trying to slide down cliffs and stuff. I know you eventually get the hang glider or whatever from the first game, but I don't have it yet. I'm kind of going off-road in-game right now with my 4 hearts and a dream. I'll probably be doing some Tears of the Kingdom bonus streams as well. Uh-oh. Skeleton. I'm not sure what angle he was at. But he's somewhere here. Uh-oh. Falling too fast. I think even with slow falling, you do accelerate. You just accelerate slower. Your acceleration due to gravity is a slower rate, is what it feels like. And it might be capped. Bye. Should probably be putting some torches on some of these along the walls here. Too many guardians as well. These guardians are just going nuts. So another slow falling potion. Toxic Glitter suggests a Patreon pitch. Well, the thing is, because people pay for Patreon, usually people want to sign up for Patreon at the beginning of the month, not on the last day of the month. The last day of the month is kind of the worst day to pitch Patreon. I know that you're excited about your new modded server that you're launching for the Patreon patrons mid-month, Toxic, but I really think I should sell that tomorrow and not today. Because people would have to pay full price for May if they sign up today, whereas they'd rather sign up the first day of June and pay full price for June. You know what I mean? So I'm not ignoring you when you're suggesting this, and there is a lot of exciting stuff coming. We are going to be updating our server to 120. Our main vanilla SMP server is going to go to 120 on June 7th. Our new modded server is going to go live in mid-June, but I feel like if I'm going to link Patreon, I should do that tomorrow as a courtesy to my supporters. Tiger Man Z says, what mods, if I may ask? Hey, so I don't have to alt-tab out, Toxic. Do you mind posting the list of mods? Even if you just post it in the Discord and I can read it for the Twitch people. You don't need to post it in all 3 chats, but just in one of them so I don't have to dig it up. I would appreciate it. Toxic is our server operator running the modded server. Yurgi, who's also in chat earlier, is running our vanillish server, which I'm about to update to include the voice chat mod. Got a big month for server updates. Toxic Glitter says the new modded server launching mid-month will have Forge Create, Oh the Biomes You Go, Farmer's Delight with a collection of Create expansions, and Farmer's Delight expansions. So, Oh the Biomes You Go, is that Dr. Seuss themed, or is that just a funny name that sounds like a Dr. Seuss book? Are they like Seussical biomes? I have no idea. I've never heard of that one. It's basically different biomes of plenty. Oh, because biomes of plenty has an O in it. They're like, we'll put the O at the beginning instead. It's not a Dr. Seuss thing. It's a... Got it. I mean, it's both, but got it. Okay, we're going to get diminishing returns on this part here. Whereas knocking out some of the stuff higher up. Let's get the navigational barriers, right? Those are the ones that we're going to fly into and die are the ones that we really want to knock out here. Like this one. These. That one. This one. Over here. Wow, we actually landed that. Yeah, Yurgi does command block tweaks and stuff. But yeah, our vanilla server, I've got to mess with the firewall to open the ports for the voice prox mod. Our vanilla server does not have prox mod or anything because it's like legitimately a vanilla server, which is why I can update it on day 1 of the update. Which, for most of the year, everybody's like, this is way worse. But for that first few weeks, when everybody else's servers won't update, and you're waiting on, like, when's Core Protect coming out for the new one? Being able to play on a brand new update with everybody in the community is a lot of fun. Okay, we're out of slow falling. Okay, I got more slow falling with me, luckily, but yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise there. Can't reach that one, can't reach that one. Change that one. And there's this whole cluster over here we can knock out. Oh, there's some TNT we missed down there. I'm still going to be finding TNT for days. That's fine. It's part of the fun. Yeah, there's a guardians nearby, a guardian temple nearby. Is it funny if somebody opens up a Nando's in Doc's base and makes perimeter chicken? Is that a joke, or is that just? I can't tell. I've been looking at this mine for days now. My brain is just like perimeter. Oh, what if we have a perimeter the platypus? Is that funny? Boy. Oh boy, I'm pretty far gone. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, I can't get to you now. That would not have been good even if I had actually hit it. Yeah, okay, so here's a navigational failure block here. 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 Oh, look at that. Slow falling. Slow falling's pretty good in certain situations. Now, the one problem with it, though, is then, like, if I'm like, oh no, it's getting dark, I need to go to bed. Ta-da! I think it's getting dark. It feels like it's getting dark. A perimeter? Parry the perimeter? Oh. Okay. New slow falling potion and then another jump. Team Joe Hill's blasting off again. Uh-oh. We probably do want to light these like little caves back here up. Is this going to lead into water? No. Okay, good. I was a little worried about that. Anywhere we can open things up, make it look bigger, that's cool. 2. Let's fly back up here. Once again, we're looking for navigational failure rocks. So, like, things that we would hit while flying are going to be the priority for right now. So this one, for example. These ones, another good example. closer to the middle it is, the more likely I am to fly into it. Uh-oh. Oh. Can I not hit that one? There we go. The thing about slow falling is it makes you want to just appreciate how slowly you're falling, but it only lasts 4 minutes, and that's not as long as you think if you're used to fireproof potions, which last 8. In fact, it's about half as long as you'd think. So you end up in deadly peril because you're just like, I'm just enjoying the majesty of falling. Ah! Yeah, we could just build a giant hat on top of the perimeter and call it Parry the Perimeter. Okay, so these are some navigational hazards over here. That one up there is definitely a navigational hazard. I think if I was going to try and find somebody to get involved with a prank like that, I would need to ask Tango. I think we would want to do it ideally in glass, like colored glass. So that way we don't like turn the entire thing into a giant mob spawner. Pearlescent moon, raiding with the party of 254. Welcome, Pearl. Hey, remember all that TNT we showed the other day, Pearl? We blew it up. We blew it all up. I say that. I mean, we blew the TNT up. There's a lot of rocks still hanging out here that are kind of navigational hazards while flying. So right now, I'm in the process of chugging some slow-falling potions, landing on those rocks, and then breaking them. So, yeah, I hope you had a fantastic time playing Tears of the Kingdom. I'm only about 8 hours into the game myself, but I am really enjoying it too. If you need to take a break after your stream, I know we had talked about recording a little bit later. Just any time at your convenience is fine. I'm pretty free today. I kind of figure it'll just be like 2 minutes of me being like, thanks for the dumpster. Look at all the stuff I've already accumulated. Because it turns out blowing up 100 stacks of TNT, you accumulate a lot of stuff. So, nothing complicated. Pearl says, great game for sure. I'll be on soon. Awesome. Yeah, take your time. I know after a stream, sometimes I need a minute or two to collect myself. It's like, ay. Like, it's like, I'm having so much fun playing this game, and then I'm like, why is my body just like, you're done. My brain has melted. Welcome, Zelda fan 6284. BR guy says, Tears of the Kingdom is good. Nintendo outdid themselves. Yeah, they did. So, for those of y'all just joining, I should probably explain what we're looking at here. We are inside of my base, which is a colossal scale pinball machine, 128 meters wide and 256 meters deep. There's the shopping district. So if you know where Pearl's Twinkly Trash is, that's over there. And here is my pinball machine. It is a space-themed pinball machine that I'm designing the playfield and art for myself. The cabinet panel here is based on some deep field space photography from the James Webb Space Telescope. So these are like galaxies and stuff. The cabinet measurements are based on Spooky Pinball's Total Nuclear Annihilation. And so, I've been working really hard on this giant scale project, and I realized, boy, my mine entrance is pretty underwhelming. My mine entrance is a 1x1 ladder well under the ocean. And I was like, I feel like I can do better, right? I can do better. So as I was working on my pinball machine layout and whatnot, I realized that, I'm going to have a lot of space. Well, so for one thing, the subwoofer that's going to go here, I was like, I'm going to build this subwoofer, but then there's going to be nowhere to look at it from because it faces downward out the bottom of the machine. So I've got two problems. I have a subwoofer no one can see and a mine entrance that's very unimpressive. So I'm like, well, what if we made a bigger shaft for the mine entrance and we put it underneath where the subwoofer is going to go, right? And then every time I go into my mine, I can look up and appreciate the subwoofer. So we spent a few days preparing 100 stacks of TNT in pilot holes all the way from the deep slate layer down to bedrock. We blew all those up earlier today, and deep slate has a wildly high blast resistance. So we are just now in the process of clearing out some of the surviving blocks here so that I kind of like the aesthetics of having a bunch of random floating blocks in here. It reminds me of like an asteroid field. It feels kind of on theme for the space thing. But for one thing, they're all spawnable, which we could technically fix with glow lichen, and then that would look cool. But also, if I'm going to be flying around in here, I'm going to smack into them and die a lot. So we're kind of clearing out the navigational hazards and whatnot. But yeah, if you're ever like, man, I'm watching Pearl's show. Where is Joe Hills getting all this material from that he keeps dumping in Pearl's trash? It's mining out stuff like this. I accumulate a lot of stuff, but I don't want to sit on it. I want anybody on the server, to be able to use it for their builds. So, we bring it to the recycling lady. So we're just clearing out some of this. Just as a reminder, I'm not a Twitch affiliate or partner, so I'm multi-streaming. If you see me talking to people in other chats, that's because there are 3 chats. Twitch, Discord for my Patreon patrons, and YouTube. And I'm streaming on 3 different places. YouTube.com/JoeHillsTSD, Twitch.tv/JoeHills, and my own custom solution at joehills.net/live, which is experimental. In the long term, though, I think it's good for me to have my own options, just in case. I'm not a very trusting person. I don't trust platforms to have my best interests at heart. So I've got joehills.net/live, which does not have a chat or discoverability or a bunch of other stuff you expect from Twitch and YouTube, but it does exist. Okay, quick stretch. Getting out of bed. Okay, we still got some time on that potion. Yeah, 2 minutes. Let's grab another one out of here. We're burning through a lot of these slow-falling potions. But, I mean, we're making great time on clearing this out. There was a lot more floating debris here earlier. With the right attitude and the right potions, you can get a lot done. Okay. Do we want to add some torches here? I think we do. This is the sort of place mobs are going to jump down from. We'll clean up some of the lighting along the walls later. I just want to get enough that we're not constantly getting shot by skeletons while we're working on this. Okay. Whoa. So this is like, this whole structure here, I think I maybe want to deal with later. With the slow falling potions, we want to focus on the more floating rocks. Flying rocks! Ah! Thing. Okay, flying rocks. Okay. It's a little bit slow sometimes with the slow falling. It turns out slow falling is slow, you guys. Can you imagine? Okay. I do like that I can... Slow falling lets me hit stuff out of the air. Ooh, need to chug another one. Go. We are actually running a little low on rockets, which I don't love. But we can get more soon. Okay. There's a whole cluster back here. Let's put some lights in. Okay, there's one there. Okay. What about the amethyst cluster? Why isn't it mined out? Oh, I left a pillar so that those geodes would be supported. I feel like it looks... Like, making perfect geometric shapes is, like, kind of a solved problem in Minecraft. Like, you could use a fill command to fill a cylinder with air, right? Whereas, like, making something where we mined this out with TNT and it's rough around the edges and, like, part of it is this whole geode pillar thing. We're down to 3 rockets, so we really need to get back topside to where my rocket box is. Let's actually put an ender chest down there too while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of free floating here too. Yeah, the episode will have this, the explosions in glorious 4K. Because I can use replay mod to render it at a higher resolution. Okay. Just digging all of this out. There's a lot to dig out, but we're making some progress. Just floating, floating around. We're just floating, but we're making some progress. Sometimes a single pick will smack into a rock and I'll say, look at that. There's only air there now, but where'd that air come from? It just rushes in. You can hear it whoosh. Okay. Potion. I was like, okay, I'm gonna time this ascent so that we hit the apogee and then we just drift down onto the top of the rock. Oh no. I'm gonna tweak the look of that tower some, but I'm keeping the geode for sure. But like I need to come in and mine around the back of here. I thought the TNT would knock more of this out, but it didn't, surprisingly. But yeah, so there's like a lot of like supports like back here that just aren't gonna be necessary. Looks like it's getting dark here. That's not great. This is not a mob-friendly area at night. Or, it's not a mob-proofed area. It's not a player-friendly area at night, I should say. It's very friendly to the mobs. Slow falling and ender pearls together are a great combo. Yeah. Oh, look at that sky. You can. There's a few rocks floating there. But like, this is so much clearer than it was. Okay, let's lay our heads down and dream. Take a sip of our drink. It's hard to tell exactly what time it is when you're this way down in the hole. But, like, it's clearly going to become night soon because I can tell the blocks around here are getting darker. Only at night. This should be in the base game. I don't know why this is not in the base game. It's the only mod I need. All the other ones I just want. Is it really not nighttime? It feels like it's nighttime. No, maybe it's not. But yeah, from above, this is looking pretty good. I might knock more of the smooth basalt off the geode so it shows up as higher contrast. I initially left that on as blast protection during the explosion phase, but now that we're past the explosion phase, that's not as necessary, right? Okay. What do I think of a digital clock in the Minecraft overlay showing the time of day? I mean, I could just get a gold clock. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. It's from Freddy. Thanks, Freddy, for the 20. We were 16 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Now we are 4 past. So here we go. The camera's about to get bigger and slightly more transparent thanks to Freddy. Expand. Just. Do-do-do-do. Lowering the opacity now to 70%. Once again, we are 16 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So let's go ahead and knock out some more of these blocks. Okay, we are using a lot of these potions. I thought, like, I've got a whole shulker of these slow-falling potions. I'll never run out. But, boy, am I running out. I am running out super fast. What? Why did that not take? Somehow I didn't digest that all the way. Ah, okay. Hey, Zelda fan, we don't actually have any robots that accept commands in here. I figure people spend a lot of time telling computers what to do at work, and I don't want this to feel like work. I want this to feel like a different place, right? Like, here's a place where you can't give a computer a job. And that the way that juts out, I'm not really happy with. Yeah. Well, we've got the potion active. Let's see if there's any other just, like, flying rocks that we can knock out. Okay, like, right there and there are two. Okay. Can we break that one from here? No. Okay, then let's land on this and get rid of this weird L-shaped thing. No, I don't think any commands like that are built into Twitch. The ones that start with the exclamation point. Ah, dang it, we missed it. Is that connected there? That's kind of a weird one. Yeah, slash commands, those that are made by Twitch, I can't do anything about. But if it's an exclamation point command, that's usually a bot, I think. How are we for inventory? Ooh, we need to go drop some stuff off to get ready for Pearl. Ooh. Oh, boy. A lot of treasure. That was a bad plan. Okay. So, I'm gonna go land on this bit over here. Get rid of these flying rocks, I think. I don't think this is connected to the wall, or at least it shouldn't be in the long term. We don't want it to be. Yeah, see that creeper there? That's the sort of thing that we were trying to discourage, just as a generality. Is the creeper still hanging out back here? Did he fall? Yeah, he fell. Okay, cool. New potion. Pickaxe. Always use more gravel. Wonder why the TNT didn't separate this. There's Pearl. Howdy. Yep, Mini Cheese Mouse, we did the explosion already. We are kind of doing cleanup. Like the parts the TNT didn't blow. Like there's a lot of flying rocks here. We're also about to record a quick segment with Pearl when she's ready. Yeah, I don't use Streamlabs. Cleanup has gone kind of fast. Well, I mean, compared to mining out all these blocks individually, yeah, this is going super fast. I don't mind doing a little bit of mopping up after, if it saves me the trouble of blowing up, or doing everything else by hand. But yeah, this whole sky here was full of floating rocks. And with the magic of feather falling, we've been clearing out a lot of them. You see over here, there's still a bunch, but yeah. No, this is not a perimeter. It doesn't go around the pinball machine. It's underneath the pinball machine. It's for admiring the pinball machine better. Because I'm about to put some parts underneath the pinball machine, and I wanted to be able to see them. Like the subwoofer faces down out of the bottom of the pinball machine. And there's also a power switch that's going to face down underneath. So we're just clearing all this out here. It's an interior, exactly. It's a subterranean. It's more of a basement than a moat. Good point. Good point, Mini Cheese Mouse. I like... Yeah, that's a much better way to put this. This is my basement. The perimeter is Doc's home. This is just underneath my home. This is just an incidental thing that I spent days on. Oh, we're out of, yeah, we do have some of these larger chunks here. What is that noise? Sounds like somebody's racing motorcycles outside. Okay. That's fine. School's out for summer, so it's not like... it's endangering children or anything. Odd says I hear some racing fans. Yeah, no, that's like somebody racing like a speed bike or something outside. Is the back box my attic? I like to think of Corrales' attic as my attic. Corrales would prefer we didn't. We keep hiding stuff there. Oh. Pearl Whisper's ready to go there. Awesome. How do you do that? I did this the other day. Message. Cool. Headed to the dumpster now. Did Pearl send that a while ago, or did that just come through? Hope Sorry, Pearl. I wasn't trying to make you wait on me. Just thought I was keeping an eye on the thing. Let's go ahead and switch to recording mode. Turn the face camera off. Start recording HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 60-something. Segment Echo, maybe? Take 1. I was listening... Oh, it was when I was listening to the racing. Howdy, Pearl.
Howdy, Joe. Ah, boy, I got a surprise for you.
What?
I got a new dumpster. You can fit so much trash in this bad boy. You know, all the trash you could possibly want, right?
I can't wait.
I hope I can fit all the trash.
I brought trash with me. I got some cobbled deep slate, some empty bottles. Oh, wait, this hopper's now full. More cobbled deep slate. Some
It'll
rotten
filter.
flesh.
I mean, you can always amplify the process and flick these down if you really want to, you know, chuck all the
Oh,
trash in there.
yeah. That might help, because I've actually built up a few shulkers here.
Is this an entire shulker Oh, gosh.
Yeah, this is all heading your way. Good thing you got that redstone contraption you're working on.
Lady Macbeth's laundry. Sorry, why do you have Lady Macbeth's laundry?
You know, I sometimes when a friend calls you up and is like, Joe, I have this evidence, and it would be really bad if this evidence was here when I'm searched, you know, you do what you can. For Scotland.
Okay. Are you saying someone else on the server had Lady Macbeth's laundry and you're just covering it up?
No, I'm saying that if anyone was going to be implicated in the murder of the king, I don't want it to be someone I know.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
I really feel like
Well, I
you're trying
mean-
to get me to admit to being involved in a murder on
No.
camera, and you know that's generating evidence. The whole point is to hide the evidence. We're just gonna take that and we're gonna throw it in the trash, make it your problem.
Okay, it's my problem now. All right, it's fine. This is what the trash is. You know, just throw out your trash. I won't question it. I'm not here to question it. I'm just here to make sure you're cleaning up after yourself. That's okay. Whatever you do in your spare time is up to you, man. That's so good.
Awesome. Well, thank you for making sure that all this stuff finds a good home, because you know, I figure. Oh, that's my toolbox. Don't want to give you that.
You sure? Good valuable trash there. You know.
Yeah.
It's just trash. You won't need it.
Yeah, it's like,
fine.
have a bunch of beacon parts. I mean, the Jeff is
Ooh,
handing you
don't mind if
those,
I do.
but yeah.
Well, no problem at all. I mean, I'm right here, so I could just, you know, empty it right now. Take some of this with me.
Yeah,
It's
that's fine.
empty
Yeah.
of trash.
I know you're going to be back Friday, so I'll see how much I can get in there by then, but
Yep, but no, feel free to fill it up and I'll be back and empty it, and feel free to continue using this and continuing to be the wonderful clean Joe that you are.
I do my best.
Yes.
Alrighty. Bye, Pearl. Thanks again.
All right. Hi, Joe. Joy.
Always. Did I not put the toolbox back in it immediately? No, I put a different black box in. Although, let me check that. Let's double check. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I think I got it out. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna stop the recording there. Put the camera back on. Woo! Just as a quick reminder, the camera does get bigger when we hit certain tipping milestones. We are 16 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. This is a bonus stream for Wednesday afternoon, since we wind it. Like, once I got all that TNT placed, I was like, I can't leave this sitting here. Scar is going to come in and blow it up by accident. He'll be like, hey, B-dubs, I got a great place for you to practice your new horsemanship. And B-dubs will be like, oh, I love horses. Let me bring my horse to Joe's pinball machine. Because that sounds like a great plan, Scar. I believe you. I trust you. Never trust Scar. He's gonna lure you over somewhere full of TNT with a horse, and then you're gonna have two problems. You're gonna have me mad that you blew up my explosion early, and you're gonna have a horse that you have to deal with. A corpse horse. You know? So that's too many problems. Why do I have these leather caps? Who cares? Throw it in the trash. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to do the gravel. So yeah, we can just clean this up. I am proud of myself for being able to pick out which one was the Lady Macbeth's laundry box on the first try. I don't know if anybody watching the video will appreciate that, but I did pay attention to which one Pearl grabbed there. Okay, let's toss this. Alrighty. Now we can just eat that and then be back on our way. Stretch it out. Flying around. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that pillar. I really thought it was going to be like more narrow, like a golf tee. I thought the TNT would blow up more of the sides. So we might get some more TNT to blow that up too. I thought the TNT would cut in way deeper. TNT is not as powerful in Deep Slate as I'm used to it being everywhere else. Okay. Is a geode scheduled for destruction? No, I'm going to keep the geode. And I was going to keep a pillar to support the geode. But the shape didn't come out quite the way I was hoping with the TNT. We're going to have to do some more TNT sculpting. Sounds like I need some withers. I know, right? Clearly withers are the only effective way to destroy Deep Slate. I mean, the haste beacon does help. Okay. Geodes, la da 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 da. Let's go ahead and put a torch over here. And a torch over here as well. And then we're gonna break down some of these bridges between the outer walls and the geode. Because this was also supposed to be completely disconnected, and that didn't quite happen either. Minor disappointment with the TNT process, but nothing we can't repair with a pickaxe and some patience. See, another one of these little bridges connecting that. Don't love that. Yeah, more of those down here. Put some torches down here as well. Don't worry, Bat Candy. The explosion itself will be in the video. Okay. Yep, so then we'll just clear up some of that chaff there. Oh boy. Stretching, stretching. Is it actually dark? It feels like it's getting dark down here. It's really hard. I need to get bring a gold clock down. I figure we can use some of that fancy light-free glass. What do they call that? Tinted glass. What if we filled like the bottom layer of the bedrock with lava? Like we put lava, because I got a bunch of lava buckets, right? We put lava in all these holes down here, and then we have the layer above that be tinted glass. That might be possible. I mean, I know it's possible, but it might be possible to make something that looks good that way. So we would mine out everything that wasn't bedrock. Have like lava at that level, and then an air gap. And then, maybe, well, we got 4 layers to work with, though. I'm gonna have to think about this. Can stuff spawn on tinted glass if it's not lit? I don't know if tinted glass is considered a spawnable surface, because it's not considered transparent. Takashito says might be annoying to get all the lava. We have like 9 double chests of lava buckets. While I was trying to prepare to blow this up, I cleared out a bunch of lava lakes that were in the way. And there's no way we're going to use it all as furnace fuel over the course of the season. It's too much stuff, I think. So it might be worthwhile to... consider something else. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is too hard to land on these without the feather falling potion. All glass is non-spawnable regardless of light. Even tinted glass? Because it reacts differently than glass in a lot of other situations, so I wasn't sure if it would act differently in that one. Yeah, I was thinking I want to put the glass level with the top bedrock. Tinted glass is not spawnable. Okay. So the problem with doing the lava at that level is then we are losing a 4th level of potential depth. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the encouragement, Mini Cheese Mouse. Yeah, I'm really optimistic my kid is having a fun time at camp too. It's just, like I said, it's not that I'm not like upset that I miss her so much or anything. It's just that like, it's just it feels so different not knowing what's going on, you know? And that's a good thing. You know, parents don't need to be around their kids 100% of the time, but like, I'm definitely like, yeah. Like, my body isn't used to this. What do I do? It's like, I keep thinking like, oh, shouldn't I be, like, working on this? Or, like, shouldn't I be doing laundry or making dinner or whatever? And you could argue that an adult needs dinner or laundry or things too, but not at the same rate a child does. Not with the urgency. Oh, actually, maybe I do need to do laundry. I was like, I don't need to do laundry. It'd just be nice. And I'm like, oh, wait. It depends if I'm... Yeah, it depends, I guess, what I'm doing. But maybe I do need to do laundry. I am enjoying having the extra time and flexibility. Tinted glass is light glass for all mob-based things according to the wiki. Thank you, Toxic. And Nope Queen agrees as well. Daniel J. McGrail says, I really don't like doing laundry. I don't either. But that doesn't mean I don't have to do it. But, like, everything, like, is... Like, 2 people worth of laundry piles up a lot faster than 1 person worth of laundry, right? And, like, with dinner, it's like, you know, kids are growing, and so they're very sensitive to when they eat. I mean, I guess with my digestive problems, I'm sensitive to when I eat, too. But for me, it's usually more like... I have to be careful about when I eat in relation to other things, not necessarily in relation to the clock. It's like, when do I have to operate heavy machinery next? So I think the camera is a little low resolution right now. Oh, it is. Yeah, let's turn that back up. There we go. Make sure the Elgato is deactivated so we're not wasting capacity on that. And that camera's off. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, this is definitely much improved. I've kind of just been going through here and being like, what's the most obnoxious part that's still there? Let's fix whatever the most obnoxious part that's still there. And then the improvements always feel significant because I'm always hitting the next most obnoxious thing. So like right now, this part that's jutting out over here is bothering me a little bit. Just kind of decay that a little bit, have it feel more natural. Let's get rid of these arrows in my hotbar. Why do I have so many arrows in my hotbar? They're not really that useful. Okay, now this part here is sticking out in a weird way. Don't like that. King Dino says that's cleaning my room mentality. Yeah, yeah. See, that feels much more streamlined there. So then we'll take care of this bit. Then we'll come back and we'll deal with that cluster of flying bits. Okay, so we're going to land here so we can grab these 3 or 4 right here. Hey, Nomadic Nova. It's a new stream. This is a Minecraft stream. I was doing crafts earlier. Crafts. Art crafts. It's also weird because school is over. Like, normally I'd have to wrap up the stream in advance of when my kid has to get picked up from school. Slow falling, falling real slow. Do 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 do. Welcome, Nolan. Glad you could join us. Lay your head down and dream. Da 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 dee. Stretching out. I try to. So since like the in-game day is about 10 minutes, it's like every time I go to sleep, try to get a quick like stretch in. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a dark area here that we should light. We'll come back with like glow lichen at some point and fix all these walls. Okay. Okay. Whew. Yeah, this is still the stream worth the explosion. Why is the camera so high? Did I drag the camera? Not sure what happened there. Okay. Whew. I think we're going to do a last call for tips, because we have been going now for... How long have we been going? Over 2 hours, and we had like a 2-hour stream earlier too. So let's go ahead and give everybody a chance to get that in if you'd like. PayPal tips take a few minutes to process, so that doesn't mean the stream is over right now. That just means the stream is wrapping up soon. But if you enjoyed what you see, this is a viewer-supported stream. I love being able to do this stuff in a way that everybody gets to enjoy it for free. Supported by the folks who are at a point in their lives where they can afford to and choose to support the arts. So, any support y'all want to send my way would be deeply, deeply appreciated. Okay, we're just going to keep mining this out for now. We're mining out all of the blocks. Oh, I see what happened. The slow fall potion wore off, and I was not psychologically prepared for that. Okay. And we actually need to drop off a bunch of these extra materials here. We'll bring those to Pearl's bin later. Okay. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta kind of get a little parallax action to figure out where the floating blocks are. Okay, so there's one down there. Where is it? Ah, it's down there. How do we do a hole down through here, but not have this part blow up? It's weird how that came out. That's okay. Just gonna keep going this way. Withdrawing back against the wall here as we go. Let's get some torches in as well here. Yep, there's some more flying blocks we can knock out. Oh, potion. I just dug and did TNT columns. No flying machine or anything. Pretty straightforward. It's a lot simpler than Doc's idea, but I'm a much simpler person, so that's fitting. I'm going to pull up my phone just to make sure we're not missing any tips, because sometimes they hit the phone notifications but not the computer. I'm not sure why that bug is happening, but I'm hoping they get that fixed soon. Okay, so I see all the tips we have read. Awesome. So we'll give those last few tips of the stream a chance to roll in. Whoa! Oh yeah, I gotta message Sumo when I'm done with my stream. Wonder what he was up to. Emma asks if doing this was more sane than using withers. I think so, yeah. I would not have felt comfortable doing a bunch of withers. Snappy wants to know, can you wrap? Yeah, let me pull up. Joe Hill's His Response by Eli Beatmaker. There you go. That's me rapping. With gifts, though, I usually just shove them in a bag with tissue paper. I have the cheese touch, Randaddy. I forgot about that. I need to use that. It's too late to do it right now, because I don't think Impulse is still... Well, I'm not supposed to read Impulse with it, because it's him and Pearl's thing. I'm supposed to read somebody who's not him or Pearl. And I've been rating him and Pearl, because that's who's been online, so yeah. So I'm going to have to use that on somebody else. Ban evader. Yeah, we're going to actually ban that person again. Oh, that's clever. Because the person's a ban evader, it didn't even publish it to the chat. It just showed me what they wrote. It was like, hey, we're pretty sure you want to ban this guy. And I'm like, I do want to ban this guy. Thank you. Very good auto-modding. Okay. Potion. Okay, let's go lay our heads down and dream over here. I mean, we've cleaned up so much of this. This is actually really looking a lot better. A lot of mobs down there want me dead. That's a minor setback. Okay. So we got some stepping stones here. Did I get it? Okay. Let's get that one then. Then we'll knock out this one. Put a torch down. Clearing it all out. Okay. Clearing this out then. Yeah, that part definitely can use some improvement. This geode section is going to need a lot of work. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. Is this a safe mine entrance? No, but it's definitely a more impressive one than the one we had before. Impressively unsafe. Like, that place looks dangerous. Yes, you're not wrong. That's by design. Is that creeper gonna jump down at me? Nope, apparently not. This looks kind of like a tree. We'll knock that out in a minute. Not today, but like, it won't take long. Whatever day we do it. Still some flying blocks kind of scattered around, but a lot fewer of them. Uh-oh, we're about to be at the end of our potion. I don't have an extra one, dang it. I was like, let's just swap to the other potion in our inventory. We're out of those. Danger, mine entrance. We got some danger ambiance here. Okay. A lot of blocks to pick up. Well, there's the sun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, dang it, I'm blocking it. It's like I just want to stretch out, but then I'm killing the view. I'm just enjoying the view and then destroying it for y'all. Sorry. Oh, April, there's North Star. Yeah. The explosion went pretty well on the whole. Definitely had the TNT spaced further away than I should have. There was a lot more surviving blocks than I was hoping for, but on the whole, definitely came out well. Okay. Are we completely out of these potions? No, we got 3 left. Okay. It's so much harder to see the flying blocks from above because they're the same exact color as the ground. Is the detonation going to be the next episode? Yep. That is the plan. Welcome, Shalomum. Okay. Let's go get this cluster over here. Okay. So we can just knock out that. Okay. So now, when we look up, we see flying blocks over here. Whoops. Slow falling occasionally makes gliding into the ground very painfully slow. Like that. Okay. So there's that bit jutting out there. There's those blocks flying over there. Come on. Okay, these ones I can see against the wall at least. here now. Take out this one. Okay. Are there any mobs nearby? Or can we go slow? Yay, we got there before the mobs. I mean, this is not perfect. There's some flying blocks over there. There's some flying blocks up there, but like this is way better than I was hoping at this point. I keep forgetting I don't have slow falling. Oops, come on. Hey, Spider Nom, this is our new mine entrance. It's gonna look a lot better. My old one was stressing me out. It was a 1x1 ladder well. It was very claustrophobic. This one's larger. Just a bit larger, yep. This should hold us over till the end of the season, I'm hoping. Once it's done. Okay, so while we still have the slow falling potion active, let's go knock out any other random flying rocks we see. Okay, so there's some down there. We can get to this way. This weird little platform sticking out here. Little balcony thing. Yeah, there's some down there. Boy. Lot to do. Oops. Is my elytra about to break? Oh boy, that's a separate problem, huh? Okay. Okay, so... I mean, this is pretty okay. Might not be exactly perfect, but it's pretty okay. And there's some space for us to put more torches in if we want. Expand those caves. So, this cave securing entrance, though, is weird. Let's open that up a bit. Come on, Guardians, why you gotta be like that? Okay. Yep, I think we've got this sorted pretty well. Is there a good way to enter pearl onto the top of that? Not really. Honey Cheese Mouse, I did have lunch. I took an hour break and I ate lunch earlier. It's definitely too early for dinner. I already did last call for tips. We're wrapping up soon. I just get nervous when we do that and then no tips come in because I'm like, I can't tell if PayPal is just taking 25 minutes to process the tips or not. So yeah, no, we're wrapping up soon. But no, don't worry, I ate. Oh yeah, my elytra is 37. We're still okay. I'm not flying very much, so just trying to get this to a point where, because part of me is like, okay, I think what I want to do is take a short break and then record like an outro to this video and then edit it, but I want to, like, while I've got momentum here, I want to finish clearing enough of that I can get that outro and not just have it like look like something like, man, if Joe just spent 5 more minutes on it, that would have looked fine. Why didn't he remove those last few random blocks that are gonna ruin the composition of the recording? So yeah, I'm just trying to get this into a place where it's ready for me to move on to the next step when I do come back from my next break. Because like just having that random Z there, it's like I couldn't just start recording with that sitting there. Because like, what we're gonna do is we'll have, yeah, because like toward the end, Graham was like, well, it's gonna take some time to mine all that out, and then it's like, okay, well, we mined all that out, right? So, like I said, I'm not sure I like how this pillar came out for the, what do you call it? For the geode. I was hoping it would look more like a golf tee, and it's not exactly. So we'll mess with that, but that's going to be kind of out of scope for where what we're trying to get done this episode. Yeah, we have plenty of deep slate. But yeah, like when you look down now, it's like, well, we cleared that out. We're going to come back in another episode and clean up this pillar, make it look cool. Yeah. We'll do something with the floor. But in the very least, we can show that, like, I don't want the viewers to be like, ah, the TNT was a failure. Look at all those flying rocks at the end. Like, I want it to look like the TNT was a success at the end of the video. And I feel like making sure we get as much of this as possible just out of the way. So that's not like a lingering... I want the video to feel like it concludes, not that it ends. You know what I mean? Like, the video concludes with me showing that this is... Look, you know, we... you know, even though, you know, Grian was right. It did take some time to knock all that out. But it was worth it. Check it out. That sort of thing. You know? I feel like just being able to end on a strong note is important for the video. Videos and streams have kind of different arcs and pacing to them, right? The stream I can end whenever, but like the video, I want to end with success or something if I can. Yeah. People like having a satisfying conclusion to the video. Good way to put it. Satisfying conclusion. And, like, this is so close to being wrapped up. But, yeah. So, yeah, now when we're looking up, you know, like at the end of the video, I think I want to be able to, like that shot we were admiring of the sun going past before, you know, being able to get the back box in here for that while the sun goes over, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, ending the video with, I didn't finish it, bye. Yeah. See, this is because, like, yeah. Yeah, now I can kind of switch gears. So after I'm going to take a break, I'm going to come back, I'm going to record an outro, and I can jump right into editing and be, like, ready to go. Because, like, I know that if I had left a bunch of that hanging there, what would have happened is I would have gotten into editing after recording the outro, and I'd be like, oh, this looks ugly. let's come back and re-record the outro after I clear all this out. Like, I've been doing this long enough that I can kind of tell, like, what is the minimum viable product. Like, what parts have to be done or it looks wrong, basically. Like, yeah, like, see these ones on the edges? Like, we can leave these. I'm getting rid of them now just to make a point. But, like, this little extra stuff along the side here, that doesn't... It's not so blatantly wrong that it's going to ruin the composition of the shot. Especially this shot right here. This is the shot we want. The sun going across with the back box up there. Yeah, that's a cool shot, right? So who cares about a little bit of extra stuff back there? That's fine, whatever. But yeah, just... If you compare this to how it looked when we started, this is looking pretty darn good. Hey, it looks like we did get a tip rolling in. Thank you so much to Mark for the 6. We're going to put that on there. That's going to get us 9 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. And Mark says, absolutely amazing, Joe. Hermits are a different breed. Hey, I do what I can, Mark. I'm really, really pleased with how this turned out. And I appreciate y'all hanging out while I focused on knocking that out. Sorry I wasn't quite as talkative, but I was just kind of... As I was working on this, I was kind of mentally running through, like, how I want to put the video together, and sometimes, like, this sort of thing is a very thoughtful process for me. So, yeah, I think we are now ready to wrap up. 30 durability left on the elytra. Yeah, let's go ahead and go somewhere that we're not in big trouble if our elytra breaks. How does it look from up here, though? 29 durability left on the elytra. I actually haven't come back up here and just looked down. Yeah. Bye, slime. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Yeah, this is cool. Nitro Dynamite says, it's kind of surreal to be able to see exactly what's going on with my favorite creator SMP server in real time. Yeah, it's a lot of fun doing these streams. Because, like, this is, like, in the episodes, I'll just do, like, snippets of stuff, and then I'll yell, okay, or I'll say, like, now we gotta go mine this out. Time skip. And, so now, this is the time skip. You guys got to watch 2 hours of me just working on the stuff in the time skip while we hung out. It's very fun, very chill. Yeah, in terms of cutting corners, I literally... There's a whole bunch more to be done back here that I'm just not going to do this stream. This whole back part there is not optimal. That's okay. So, not everything always has to be. Yeah, this is coming together well. I think I'm okay with leaving the beacon in there for the outro, because it kind of shows it hints at the process without being patronizing. It's a visual cue that time has passed. Like, wow, Joe spent enough time to build a beacon, and he's not using TNT anymore because he's doing that sort of thing. Okay, I feel like that all pulls together nicely. Yeah, we're in good shape to wrap up here. Somebody asking about the cheese touch. The thing about the cheese touch is you have to give that to somebody who is, like, recording or I think streaming. And the only person streaming right now is Impulse, and he's the one that gave it to me. So I can't... There's no tag backs on it, so I have to hit somebody else when they're streaming. Oh, boy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see who we can raid. Following on Twitch. What's the cheese touch? Oh, it's something that Pearl and Impulse gave me. You jump scare somebody who's streaming, and then you give them this item. But the only people who are streaming right now are me and one of the people who tagged me. So gonna have to hold on to that for another day. Let's see what is going on out there in the broader world of Minecraft. It looks like our pal Music Man 1017 is playing some chill Minecraft hardcore. I'm gonna mute the site and we're gonna /raid him. Looks like he's showing his raid video now, so he won't have to play it again. So when you get over there, our raid message is howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. Thank y'all so much. This was a huge project, and I just need to go relax for a little bit, and then I'll come back and hopefully knock out some editing. Until next time, did I say that already? Oh my gosh. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do. Stop streaming. Stop in the stream.